There it is, the final nail in the coffin for Toys R Us. Every piece of Toys R Us branding has been completely erased and this building is unrecognizable. I think this is it. I think this is the final chapter in the Toys R Us saga. We saw it a week after it closed. We saw it a year after it closed when they were taking down all the signage and ripping apart the store. And now we are here 2 years later. And it is a completely different business, not even recognizable as a Toys R Us store anymore. It actually feels kind of weird to be out and about, vlogging again, filming stores, filming places like this, because I haven't done this in a long time because of the whole coronavirus thing. But it feels good to be back out here and back in action. What better way to start off exploring again than right here at abandoned Toys R Us. I owe a lot to this building and I want to talk about that later on in the video, but first I want to take a lap around the building, reminisce in the old times, see if there might be some little Toys R Us references left around this place. Before we do that, if you could do me a big favor, make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you missed Toys R Us and subscribe down below if you're new here to the channel. And if you want to support future videos, consider buying a hat or a t-shirt over on benlawrence.spreadshirt.com or join the Club 57 crew over on patreon.com/benlawrence. Let's start off our tour of the abandoned Toys R Us right here in the front. The front looks a hell of a lot different. I swear they extended the building here because I don't remember it going out this far, but as you can see, it's been turned into a collision center. But this literally doesn't even look like the same building. Now, I don't know if this place is open. I don't think it's open right now. I mean, there could be employees in there, so I don't really want to get too close and creep around. But this window is definitely not original to Toys R Us. I don't know how close we can get. Like, I don't want to set off any like alarms or anything. It looks pretty empty in there. But that looks like an office building, not like a toy store. It looks so different, so weird to see this place occupied by something else other than Toys R Us. I'm just afraid if we peek in the windows, like we're gonna see someone like working. Look at that. That is Toys R Us. Like, I can even tell that that's Toys R Us. Like, the ceiling looks exactly the same, but as you can see now, it's a auto collision repair center. I just realized we're going in the opposite direction of how I usually do these videos. Usually we go around the other side first and then loop around. But we're going in the opposite direction. This is a new year, new video, new time to reminisce on Toys R Us. So we're going around a different way this time. If you've watched my previous installments in the Toys R Us series, then you'll notice that this side of the building pretty much looks unchanged. It's pretty much the same exact building as before. Same weird staircases, same old gutters. Oh, also the weird door handle-less doors now have door handles, so you can actually get in or out from the stairs, so that's good. This is definitely something that wasn't here the last time. A giant garage door. Obviously this is needed to pull the cars inside to fix them up after they get in an accident or whatever. Now here we go around the back side of the building. This is where we found a lot of cool stuff the last time. I don't know how much cool stuff we're gonna find this time. I mean, pretty much all I've done back here is painted everything gray, but the back has remained virtually unchanged. It literally looks the same as it did before. Only difference is it is painted gray. Let's go down here where they had the weird blue door and the dirty sock. Let's see if the dirty sock is still there. So last time when we went down these stairs, there was like a creepy 2319 dirty sock down here.
2319! We have a 2319!
So far, I'm not seeing any dirty socks. Nothing too weird back here. Still some, oh my God, is that it? Is that it? Nah, just a glove. But you can still sort of see the original blue Toys R Us paint job that was down here. Again, they added a door handle, but nothing but some leaves and a dirty blue glove, probably from a mechanic sitting out here smoking a cigarette or something. Let's go back up and continue our tour around the building. Last time we were here, all the Toys R Us letters were on the ground right here being taken apart. You could see the star being taken apart, and there's no Toys R Us letters left on the building. I mean, obviously it's been closed for 2 years at this point, but you can still see, I don't know how well you can see on camera, but there's still some holes up there where the letters would have been hanging, and way up there, I don't know if you can see it, but there is an electrical wire sticking out of the side of the building, so that would have powered the Toys R Us sign, the lone wire. There's another gutter section. Around the gutters, there's always like weird stuff. So like here's some just random trash. Like here's a piece of the Toys R Us building. I could sell this on eBay for $1,000. Somebody would probably buy it. This area has kind of become my little corner just to have a nice little chat. Last time we came over here and we were talking about how kids just want to play Fortnite. Nobody wants to play with toys anymore. But I want to hear from you, especially if you're a kid. Do you still play with toys, or are you more interested in like playing video games and stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. I also just want to take a minute to talk about how Toys R Us, just a simple store, has changed my life and made my YouTube life especially way more different than ever before. 2 years ago when I shot that video of this abandoned Toys R Us, I literally had no idea it would become as big as it did. 5 million views. Some people don't even reach that in their lifetime, and I reached it on one single video, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Still blows my mind to this day that 5 million people saw me wander around a building and film gutters and trash and peek in windows. It's crazy. It blows my mind. I'm so thankful that a lot of those people stuck around and are still here on the channel today. Never in my life would I have thought that one of my videos would become that big and that popular. Especially the Toys R Us video. I literally filmed it as a filler video. I filmed an abandoned asylum the week before, and then Toys R Us closed down. I'm like, you know what? I might as well just go and get an extra bonus video out of it. I'll go a week after and wander around and see what's left. It was literally a filler video. I just want to say thank you to all the people that watched that original Toys R Us video. It literally changed my life. Like, a lot of people get over dramatic about the whole Toys R Us closing. Like, oh my God, my childhood. Oh, my life is ruined because Toys R Us closed. If anything, it changed my life for the better. I get to make bigger and better YouTube videos all because of one simple toy store closing down. But anyways, enough about that. Let's keep wandering around the building and see if we can find any good remnants of Toys R Us left over. And a good place to check for remnants of old junk is by the dumpster. Oh my God, no way. Are you kidding me? How is this still left? It's been 2 years. How is this junk still left behind? How are we still finding Toys R Us stuff 2 years later? Didn't they clean all this junk out already? Look at this, Toys R Us cards a go-go. This is some kind of, it might even be like a Toys R Us trash bag right here. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I know a lot of people have figured out where this Toys R Us location is, so feel free to come and get them. I'll leave them right there in a pile for you. Actually, you know what? I'll tuck them behind the dumpster, so if you want to come get the Toys R Us cards, maybe take one and leave some for somebody else, but I'll tuck them right behind there. So there you go. If you want to come get some Toys R Us cards, I'll hit them back there for you. I don't know about you, but this looks like some kind of Toys R Us sign. Maybe it would have said new. That's what it seems like. It would have said new at one point, some kind of Toys R Us sign. But as I'm saying that, there's a freaking Lego out here. Let's check the other side. Ooh, there's some tires. So if you're looking for some tires, come get them here. But what's inside the dumpster? Anything good? This just looks like plastic wrap of some sort. Nothing too cool in here. No other Toys R Us goodies. But that was kind of cool. We found those gift cards. And like I said, left them right back there if anybody wants them. And as we go back to the building, I think I just found another reference to Toys R Us. Right there was the old layaway pickup sign, and it seems like they just spray painted over it, and then someone came out here with like a Sharpie in a very artistic fashion wrote the word parts. Over here is where you would have entered to go pick up your layaway items. It was actually pretty dirty over here because they like weren't using it when Toys R Us was around, so it was pretty grubby. I guess they cleaned up the joint, but you would have came out here to get like your bicycle or whatever. And check this out. There's a Power Wheel sign on the door. That's awesome. That was definitely left over from Toys R Us. I will say they really cleaned up this area because it was kind of a dump. Even when Toys R Us was around, it was still kind of a dump. But they totally repaved this, cleaned this area up a lot. It looks a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. This was the loading dock area for Toys R Us, so the trucks would pull right up here, load in all the toys. Now it's just like the dumpster area. I don't see any Toys R Us stuff over here, but I do see some more booze. There's a lot of alcoholics around this area. Last time we found a couple of Budweiser cans. Now we got a White Claw. What's this? Some more booze. Oh, it's Corona. We gotta get away from that. But this we can get closer to. Another Lego. Why are there so many Lego pieces? This is crazy. Even after all this time, there's still toys. What's this? Is this gonna be some Toys R Us thing? Nope. I don't know how well you can see it, but Peppa Pig's on the garbage chute. Here's another thing they added, this garage door over here on the side. There's also a camera right there and someone's car over here, so I don't want to get too close to it. I don't know if someone is in here working, so I'm just going to make my way back to the front of the building, and we're going to wrap this video up. Whew. I'm hot and tired, so I'm going to sit down for this outro. But man, it is so weird just taking this little trip around the abandoned Toys R Us. 2 years. It's been 2 years since Toys R Us closed down. 2 years since my life changed, all because of some simple little YouTube video. Definitely miss Toys R Us a lot, but guess we gotta move on. And I heard, yeah, they're making a comeback. Oh, they opened like 2 stores. I wouldn't call that a comeback. Those new stores are nothing compared to the original Toys R Us. I don't even think they sell toys. I think you go up to like a little screen and order things off Target's website. So is that really considered Toys R Us? It's pretty much just a glorified toy department of Target. But I'll be honest, I really do want to go visit the new Toys R Us stores for myself. Or Toys R Us is open in a few other countries, so maybe one day we'll go to to Canada and go to the Canadian Toys R Us, which is still open. But for now, we're gonna have to settle for visiting the abandoned Toys R Us locations right here in the US. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you're new around here and want to see more videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ding the little bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. In the comments down below, let me know if you miss Toys R Us. Have you moved on? Have you found new toys at new stores? Let me know in the comments down below. I am dying of heat, so I'm gonna go hop in the car, crank the AC, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Now get out there and explore the future.
I don't wanna grow up on a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up on a Toys R Us